Today I'm going to talk about, well, first of all, welcome to On the Road with Desert. I wasn't going to do a podcast, but I'm behind every slow truck imaginable to man. And of course, I'm in a hurry. And I'm hungry, and I couldn't find, and I finally went to the store, and I couldn't find anything to eat. I mean, there was full of food, but nothing that I know would make me feel better. So I couldn't eat anything at all. So I got muscle milk. It's packed with some vitamins, so I'll be alright, I think. Okay, so I saw this article, and it was talking about the employment situation, okay, and how less women are on the workforce, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, darn right, less of them are on the workforce, because they're on the internet. Hello, they are creating their own businesses. They don't want to pay women the same. That's what happens. Whoops. That's what happens. Women in general take on a lot of responsibilities, especially in this society, unless you're lazy and don't do nothing. But, there are some women who still do that, who just mooch. They mooch. They don't do a damn thing. And their excuse is, we are women. We know our place. This is what we do. No, you mooch. That's what you're doing. You're a mooch. That's what it is, in a nutshell. Okay. Anyways, you don't contribute to anything. Maybe while your kids are little, of course, But if you're an older person and you're still doing nothing, you're mooching. You're mooching, and you are a big L on the forehead loser. Okay, because a lot of women in their 40s and 50s, and some starting early as 30s, or people who are raising their kids at home, have turned to the internet because they do not have to justify having to stay home because their child is sick, or female problems that arise, because females in general go to the doctor more than men, right? Because our bodies are complicated. Okay, we have a lot of stuff going on at any time during our lifetime, any age. There's something funky going on with our bodies, and it's always been like that. So some employment agencies and stuff kind of frown on that, because that's the first thing. They're not allowed to ask you now, but back in the day, they'd ask you, do you have a family? And stuff like that. So you're talking wages, okay? Women being taken for granted, having to work twice as hard to make it out there in the work field. And you don't get to just get dressed and go to work like men do. No. We got to make sure our boobs look right, our clothes look right, our makeup is right. We got a lot of stuff to consider just to go to work. Still costs money. All of it costs money. Okay, like men, you go take a shower, maybe shave, make sure your undies are clean. You got some clean pants on, you got a clean shirt on, and you're fine. You're good to go. Women, no. You will get judged by what you look like as part of your terms of employment. Even though they say they don't do that, they all do that. It doesn't matter. That's what they do. That's the society. That's how it is. But yeah, so less women are in the workforce because they are creating their own jobs, using their own skills of time management, skills of creating things, skills from raising children teaching children, okay? They may not be a teacher, but technically they're teachers of life. So, taking all those skills and creating jobs for themselves and using Etsy and Pinterest and joining groups and doing stuff like that and contributing to their households. That's what happens, see? So, I can't help but think that article made me laugh. It did, actually. Oh, hold on here. Let me try to... Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I'm getting, what do you call that? Hay. I'm behind a hay truck, which is kind of dumb. But I'm behind a hay truck, and this hay truck is slapping me with all kinds of hay parts. So, now I will talk about two women who are doing nothing, have nothing to do, but they're struggling. Okay, you're struggling financially because you may be on Social Security or, you know, be alone, or you have a lot of things that have been happening to you. What can you do? You can join. It is your time as well, okay? It is your time to take advantage while we have the freedoms that we do have on the computer, what little freedoms we have. Take advantage of it and find your niche. You know, I talk about this all the time, and it is part of your health and well-being, because if you're happy and you have something to look forward to, you just added years to your life. Because it's fact. If you are depressed and you really don't have anything to look forward to or a goal, you kind of lose the will to live kind of thing, and your body feels that. So, yeah, so if you've never done it before, you can go to adult school. Adult school is free, technically, for anybody adult that hasn't finished. I think I talked about this before, but adult school is free for anybody who does not have a high school diploma. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there's a lot of women that don't. Or, you know, they do, but they went straight into having families and stuff like that. So they really never took care of higher education or anything. So if one of your goals is it's just not feasible for you to try to get a higher education for a profession that maybe you've dreamed of doing, and you just want to do something, but, you know, you kind of like your lifestyle the way it is, then start finding your niche and doing something that you enjoy. You know, you don't have to be an artist like me, but technically most women have a creative streak to them, you know. And if you don't, if yours is more technical, you know, if you're good at making plans, like business plans or writing, which is also creative, but not in the same that I meant. If you cook, oh my God, if you're an awesome cook, there are people making money selling, like, stuff that you can ship, okay? Things that you can ship out, and it has to be I forgot what it was. I don't know. There's some rules for it, you know. You can do that. Oh my God, like the tamale lady, right? Okay, well, I don't know if it's legal or what. But the tamale lady, I know she makes bank. She makes bank, man. She sits there, she cooks all day long. This is always around Christmas time. And her sons, they start driving around the neighborhood, and they just go door to door selling tamales for $1 a piece. And she always sells them. Like, people always buy them. You know, usually when someone comes to the door and says, do you want to buy a blanket? Do you want to buy this? People go, no, thank you, no, thank you. Man, but when you see the tamale lady, you're like, yeah, I'll have like 5 of them. How many do you know? You spend money, but the thing is that this person looks forward to that. They enjoy cooking, but they're actually contributing to their home, to their household by doing this and making something out of it, you know. Christmas is coming, okay? If you're one of those people that are like totally gung-ho about Christmas, like Christmas is your thing. You can decorate, you know your stuff, right? You can make ornaments. And if you made so many ornaments that there's really no room on your tree, then make some ornaments and sell them. Sell them. Just go to eBay or Etsy. Sell them right now. Right now is the time. But you're still doing what you love, and then you're contributing to your household. I know, I sound like a broken record. You know, I sit here and because I just see the things for its possibilities, okay? I see this situation for its possibilities right now, and seeing taking advantage of what we do have. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear how you have nothing and you're broke and you're destitute and you're on the computer. Stop it. Stop it. Get off your ass and do something. That shows me that you actually are not trying. You actually are being lazy, and you want to be lazy, and you already defeated your purpose. You know, yeah, it's like, yeah, well, you know, I really don't want to start a business, but I need a job. Okay, well, no one's giving you a job. Okay, so you really have no choice. You better think of something quick. There's one person that I follow on the internet, and it could be something simple, right? Something that you just like to do, that you like, that you collect. Let's say you collect turtles. Don't think about, is there somebody else out there who collects turtles? Nah. This is your thing, right? So you collect turtles, and you have turtle pillows, and you have curtains, and your shower curtains have turtles on it, and you're just a big turtle person. You know everything about turtles. You have different color ceramics, all kinds of stuff. Now, try to find something to make, making a turtle, a drawing, I don't know, anything, right? Styrofoam, I don't know, just something that you would put in your house to add to your turtle collection. And make a bunch of them, and just put them up there, sell them somewhere, you know, look at different sites. People use Etsy, especially for creative things like that, because you can actually put the prices higher. People expect the prices to be kind of high in Etsy. So more wealthier people shop there, and you could get away with it. eBay is more like a bargain. People are looking for bargains and for something simple, you know, and you could do it that way. Both sides, you know, and it's a struggle at first, and of course you need a little money to start making the money, because they have to verify you and stuff, but the payoff is worth it. Just go through the trouble of setting up, and the payoff is so worth it. And in that way, you are contributing. Am I here yet? Oh no, not yet. Yeah, so women aren't on the not many women on the workforce these days. Yeah, that's what happens. Now what? See what I'm saying? See where I'm going with this? And another reason I wanted to talk about this is because I talk to kids all day long, right? Because I'm on campus, and I see girls of all ages, from their early adults to 80 years old. Okay, that's the range of ages that I've met on campus that I hang out with on a daily basis. And what's great about it is these 20-year-olds hanging out with 60-year-olds and learning from each other, and they're still learning, and it's nice. It's really nice. And these women share their wisdom with them, and these are smart young women who are taking advantage of the knowledge that they're being given. Okay? So, and I always get inspired when I see that, because I think no one's doing their daughters any favors if they're teaching them that the only thing in life is to look right and get a man. Because it's not going to work in this society. It's not going to happen. It may work for a time period, for a little while, but we don't know how this country is going to change. We don't know how things are going to change. And eventually, they'll grow into adulthood and be empty because they never fulfilled anything personal. Everything that they did was to keep somebody else in their life, which is sad. It's pathetic, okay? You're not doing your daughters any favors. You teach them to be independent, because that way when they have to be independent, they can do it. And even if they have children in a family, they can contribute to that family and not be a burden and not be a mooch, because eventually it comes to that point. You can only be a mother to little kids for so long because they grow up and leave. And then you're going to be there just what? Chasing after young guys and stuff. Okay, I'm not hating on the young guys because, I can't talk. But I don't chase them, okay? I don't chase them. But, so, alright, anyways, that's the podcast. I hope you guys learned something. That's my women aren't in the workforce rant. I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. Because I remember when I first started doing this, oh my gosh, the negative feedback I got on a daily basis from everybody. From family, from friends, from my ex. This is dumb. You're not going to do that. Get a job. Well, look, jerk, I do have a job. Now people are like, I have to go to work every day. Every day, you don't understand. I work so hard. I'm at work from 6 in the morning till 5 at night. I'm like, I'm not stupid. I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to be no one's slave. I've been sitting here trying to tell you how to do it right. Right? But then there's people who actually totally enjoy it. If you're a scientist or you're an engineer or a carpenter, those kind of skills, yeah, you would need to work for a company to do the things that you love to do. I mean, you don't have to. A carpenter can make their own stuff and sell it. But if they don't mind the lifestyle, then that's their choice, A trucker, of course, you need, unless you have your own truck. But if you just want to be a truck driver for something, that's your choice too. Oh. So that's how it works. But the ones that are working at jobs where it's like you have to force yourself to get up in the morning, you're finding yourself sick from the thought of having to go to work, and when you are at work, you can't concentrate because the whole time you can't figure out why you're miserable. Then, try these things. And talk to family and try to get support and try to do something. Because life is short. Life is short for people. It's shorter for some, a little bit longer for others. But you got to make the most of it. And you don't want to look back at your life and say, okay, what did I do? Nothing. I didn't do nothing.